Hello, and welcome to Mass Communication, Mass Media, and Culture. My name is Professor Kelsey Stewart with the Journalism 101 Intro to Mass Communications course at Moorpark College. As we get started, let's focus on this one word, mass. It's attended by a large number of people. According to our text, mass communication refers to communication transmitted to large segments of the population. The transmission of mass communication happens using one or more of many different types of media. Let's recall that the plural of medium is media. A medium is simply just an instrument or means of transmission. A medium is only categorized by its ability to transfer communication, so it can be two tin cans with a connected string, or it can be the internet. The level of outreach does not denote the meaning of medium. However, if you add the word mass, that means that the tin can route is not going to cut it. Think about the multitude of people who are reached with the internet over the tin can. Media is the plural of medium, so mass media refers to the means of transmission that are designed to reach a wide audience. All this mass communication over mass media takes place among people in a particular time and place. Those people share ideas about reality and the world and themselves. They act out those ideas daily in their lives, work, and creative expressions. And they do so in ways that are different from other people in other places and other times. We can use culture to refer to the acting out of these shared ideas. Cultural anthropologist Clifford Geertz said, an historically transmitted pattern of meetings embodied in symbols, a system of inherited conceptions expressed in symbolic forms by means of which men communicate, perpetrate, and develop their knowledge about and their attitudes toward life, as his definition of culture. According to our book, culture is historically transmitted knowledge and attitudes towards life expressed in symbolic form. Think about throughout our history, evolving media technologies have changed the way we relate socially, economically, and politically. Just a decade ago, there was only one way that the people of America could hear directly from their president, through press conferences. Think of Twitter and how our president currently relates to the people. This is a prime example of how media technologies have changed how we relate. Here's our forms of mass media. We have books, newspapers, radio, television and movies, and music. Traditional mass media, like books, newspapers, radio, TV, and movies, as well as music, offered Americans a chance to engage in mass communication through sharing thoughts, ideas, messages. Traditional mass media like books, newspaper, radio, TV, and movies, as well as music, offered Americans a chance to engage in mass communication through sharing thoughts, ideas, and messages. Books offered an entertainment and academic message. Newspapers and radio helped to launch the start of journalism, advertising, and marketing. Television and movies offered a visual adaptation of these, and music a creative outlook for artists. We will take a deeper look into the historical developments in the next few lectures. New media technologies both spring from and cause cultural change. For this reason, it's difficult to directly sort the evolution of media into clear cause and effect. For instance, did radio fuel the 1920s consumerism, or did it boost in popularity because the society was already exploring consumerist tendencies? Media historians have often claimed that every crucial invention came with a change in historical perspectives. Think of the steam engine, electricity, wireless communication, and the internet. Electricity altered the way people thought about time. Since work and play were no longer dependent on the daily rhythms of sunrise and sunset, wireless communication collapsed distance, and the internet revolutionized the way we store and retrieve information. As technologies continue to advance, all of these mass mediums have transferred to a digital landscape to better meet the needs of consumers. Transitioning to digital. So our print books went to ebooks, our print newspapers went to online and digital newspapers, radio to podcast, television and movies to applications like Netflix and Amazon, and music went to other applications like Apple Music, Spotify, just to name a few. The contemporary media age can trace its origins back to the electrical telegraph patented by American inventor Samuel Morse in 1837. The telegraph eliminated the physical transportation of messages, and its beginnings helped to launch the production of the first transatlantic cable in 1858, which connected the U.S. and Europe in instantaneous communication. This sparked a global journey of the 19th century investors to seek out faster communication to larger audiences, resulting in a never-ending race to reach the most fastest in all avenues of culture, from government to entertainment. We will discuss each medium's early foundations and current realm, but it is essential to realize the amount of effect all media plays on our lives. Media can act as a springboard for imaginations, a source of fantasy, and an outlet for escapism. For more information, check out our textbook, Understanding Media and Culture. Thank you for tuning in.